Fred Mangol, Captain, U.S. Navy, retired. You know, my mother was a Prussian. So, you know, people used to say to me, God, wasn't the discipline in the Navy tough? I said, are you kidding? It was easy. You should have met my mother. She was a German. And my father, you know, he was a hussar in World War I. Are you kidding me? It was easy. I can remember growing up, and I'd be playing baseball. Baseball field was like 5 blocks from my home, right? And a kid come running up to me and say, your mother needs to see you right now, you gotta get home. And I'd get home, and I'd go racing in, and I'd say, Mom, what's the problem? She said, go up to your room, check your closet. I go up, look at the closet, nothing wrong there. I come back down, I said, what's the problem? She said, check your closet again. I go back up, check the closet, come back down. You didn't button the top button in some of your shirts. Okay. You had to call me from 5 blocks away for that? She said, yes, and I'll keep doing it until you get it right. Okay? Let me tell you, the Navy was easy. My father was a real disciplinarian too. He, how do I say this? My father grew up on a farm in Hungary. World War I came along. Before World War I started, he was smart. He and his brother were both smart. And so a rich man in the area said, okay, I don't have any heirs. I'll send you guys to college, which apparently happens in Europe. I'll send you guys to college as long as you keep your grades up, okay? And so they went to Sagan. In 1956, my father called me up while I was in college and said, my university has started the revolution. He was so excited, he'll never go against the Russians, you know? And then he became a hussar in World War I at the very end of the war. I think he was 18. And wonderful at languages, spoke 7 languages fluently, and could pick up another language in 1957. No, 56. We gave my girlfriend a ride home from college, and her parents were both Russian background. So we left him with the parents. We went out in the garden, and we came back half an hour later. My father was speaking only Russian. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's ridiculous. And he could never understand why I could never pick up a language quickly like he could. You know, I mean, it's nuts. We're like, but you're right. I mean, between the two of them, they were both disciplinarians, and so it made it easy for me to be in the military. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy growing up with them, though. And my father would say, you know, what are your grades? And I'd say, 4 A's and a B. Why? He didn't care at all about the 4 A's. He'd want to know why there was a B. You know, that's the way he was. You know. Came to this country, didn't speak a word of English, and got a degree in accounting, University of St. Louis. English book here, accounting book there. I mean, tough. Tough. By the way, he spent 29 days and 14 hours at Ellis Island. If he'd have spent 8 more hours, they'd have returned him. But the Senate, his relatives and the senator from Missouri got him out just in the nick of time. In those days, if you spent more than 30 days at Ellis Island and returned you. And Admiral Horthy wanted him back for the Army. See, the part of Hungary that he grew up in was ceded to Romania at the end of World War I, because Romania was with the Allies in World War I, with the Axis in World War II. Well, frankly, I wanted to avoid going in the Army, and so I joined the Navy because I always wanted to go to sea. And so I went to OCS at Newport. Technology could be very complicated, and I decided that what I didn't completely understand, I could memorize. Secondly, what I had learned going in, even before that, what I had learned was that you could always outwork people. If you weren't smarter than them, you could certainly outwork them. And that always worked for me, even at Harvard. And I was hoping to fly, but they kept putting me off. So I decided to go to sea. And my first, because I had good scores on a lot of relative motion tests, they sent me to Brunswick, Georgia for CIC school. You studied strategies, tactics, maneuvering, radars, ECM, all electronic stuff, and then I also studied aircraft intersections, which was fun. You actually got to, move the aircraft around in the skies. We had aircraft right there that we did that with at night, and got good at that too. Yeah, it was fun.